Hello and welcome to Liberate Me Real Talk, New Moon in Cancer, what we call the macro sacred energy, and reading the energies in our bigger atmosphere that we dial down to what we call your individual sacred geometry signature, your micro sacred geometry, which is just you here on planet Earth. And we're going to tell you exactly how to use these energies that are present in the wider world and the universe at large, supporting you right now in ways that cannot easily be seen. This is not about astrology or anything in that realm. We read it differently inside of the sacred, but we utilize these energies in a very practical way. That said, if you are esoterical, connected to energies, spiritual, great, you can take it that way. If you are not, just take it in a practical way because it is going to serve you. And this one's a goodie. Let's get into it. So, this video today is all about the energy that we have available to us right now. And this is being recorded 14th of July, new moon, energies that are moving around us. It is so full of opportunity, full of growth and transformation and literal full evolution. Caveat: if you embody your true identity. It is not for any other version that this can come in for in the most spectacular way. It is for if we can get into our truest version of our identity. And of course, if you've got your identity sacred geometry signature, brilliant. Now is the time to step into what we call those true elements. If you haven't, I encourage you to request your complimentary signature right now because this is huge. And if you have not listened to the Capricorn full moon reading that came out before this one, listen to that because there's a very practical steps to take in there, in the structure, the planning, the planting the seed and the harvesting. And now it's really that moment to harvest. So it is time that life will be demanding that you step up or step out, right? So, and that you start to live and think and align your behavior in ways that you may have already become, you already know it, okay? But it's just not embodied. So really important to get into that now. Now, good news with your identity sacred geometry signature, and I'll just call it your signature from this point in. You get to have that happen automatically, naturally, and organically as you work with it, as you build a relationship with it. Because what happens to you vibrationally when you get into your true identity, of course, even logically, if you get more confident, you're comfortable in your own skin, you feel connected to everything around you, you feel alive, of course, great things happen. So as you come into your true identity vibrationally, it is huge and it's going to move you forward in a good way. Now, the key here is maturing. It's all about maturity right now. Okay, growing up, right? I always said, do I have to grow up? And I totally get it. I'm a child at heart. So yet right now it's going to reward maturity. So the more that you can mature to do what it is in your true elements, to create the purpose, career, relationships, health, wealth, the thing that you want, or things that you want right now in that. And really it's a longer term plan right now, a vision, what you want for the year, the next 10 years, and having a system around that is going to be really important. Capricorn reading went into this in a wonderful way. And also Now it's adding really be mature about the way you're going to go about this, that has you feel stable, you planned, if you like, systemized, but really true to your identity and the way you operate, not an average plan, because it's different for each one of us. And that is written inside of your sacred geometry signature, in your signature, so it can be read for you, to you, through you, so you can skip any trying to work it out. So it is a moment to seize opportunities that life, or the sacred as we call it here, will start to give you. It's a time also just to change the way you look at life, change the way you look at everything, everyone and everything. So you can write down how you look at them now and how are you going to look at them instead. Just that alone, okay, is huge to start activating. And you can activate it in a very specific way with your signature once you feeling into that, and really to involve the way you think about life, the way you think about yourself, the way you think about others, the way you think about money, the way you think about love. So it wants you to do a 180. So what are you thinking now? It wants you to feel the opposite way about it. And then how does that make you feel? And feel free to put it in the comments if you're inside of Liberate Me. I'm going to be sharing what comes for you individually to have it mapped to your individual signature. Then do so. And you'll get your individual messages, insights and readings. And the result of that is a lot of progress here. And what's so beautiful about this new moon is that there is just way more inner peace that is so beautiful to be activated for you through this and your signature. It's such a beautiful moment. The relief in that is absolutely huge. That there is so much more inner peace than you may have felt for a very long time. Now remember, these energies or these things are available to experience and connect to. The only way to connect to it is it doesn't just happen. We can't do absolutely nothing. Okay, is to have a relationship with your signature, your identity, sacred geometry signature, and then this will be a fantastic energy that's supporting you right now. This is a fantastic new moon. So I'm so excited to get into it a little bit more. Please do subscribe, like, and share, and comment, and hype. Please, please, please. That would be wonderful. I appreciate it so much. We appreciate it. The sacred appreciates it. And it's great reciprocation, which is what life is about. The more we give and take, the better. So I humbly ask you to do that if it's resonating with you, or you feel like it will with someone else, or you just want to spread the love today. It helps to keep these going, keep these moving, and support the channel, support the Liberate Me, support the mission to truth. So what I'll do now is break it down into 5 very precise things that one might be experiencing right now, and the literal action to take. Okay, we're giving it to you today. We're giving it to you straight and real. So as we speak, the energies are moving. So number 1, remember, this is a higher frequency. Coming into your true identity is like having altitude sickness. It is a different frequency. Okay, so you will be feeling this adjustment going on, especially if you're working with your signature, and even if you're not, you're going to feel it. Now, your altitude sickness may be a lot more, or it may feel like you actually feel sick, and that's okay. But with your signature, you know how to navigate that. Not try to just fix it like it's a problem. None of this is a problem, okay? Or even the altitude sickness. As you're rising into your true elements of your identity, there really is a shift of consciousness going on here. So it's elevating you into what we call your true elements of your identity, sacred geometry signature that is individual to you, and your frequency. So right now, it does not want you to see your reality as reality. So what you can see with your eyes right now, don't believe it. Okay, because it may feel like I'm not where I want to be, or I'm not quite there yet. Like, good things are here and happening and coming. So it's like having the faith without being able to see it physically. I mean, some of us can see it because everything is pre-created for you, that it wants you to receive. You came here with a shopping list of stuff that you're going to receive, and who you're here to be in your identity, what you're here to enjoy, and what you're here to have if activated with your signature and your personalized sacred geometry through all your life experiences, good, bad, and ugly. We use them all. They're all information and data, and we use them. We don't fix them because you are not broken. Okay, I say that a lot inside of Liberate Me, so if you've been here for a while, you know that. But boy, do we all need reminding, including myself. So essentially what's happening is, as well, in this altitude sickness, as you're rising, this adjustment to this frequency in your true elements of your identity, or its attempt at getting your attention to work with it, to do that, is now raising faster and faster, probably faster than ever in human history. Far more consciousness, okay, coming on board here. And that's a wonderful thing. It's helping you to tap into the higher consciousness of your identity, of the energies, of the natural ecosystem that supports us, and to really get wised up to your connection, to your signature, to your own sacred geometry, and of each other. And as you do that and connect to that, there's many, many blessings. So now the caveat here is you must adjust to, number one, your true elements and your identity. And you'll naturally, automatically, and organically adjust yourself, ourselves, our lifestyles, our behavior. And that can be anything from where you live, to what you do, to what you eat. So feel into that adjustment right now. So it's going to have pivot points in your signature sacred geometry. Individualized journey is trying to do that right now. So all of a sudden, something that was once okay, you could live with it, you could tolerate it, all of a sudden, even if it's a certain type of drink or way of being or something even bigger, you simply can't tolerate it. You no longer can tolerate it, or you're noticing that, and it's time to make that change. And it can be kind of alarming when that's happening, or like surprising what's going on. Like, that's weird, the things I used to enjoy I'm not enjoying, or I can't tolerate this anymore. There's something else calling me. And don't worry, it can all be read from your signature. Nothing to figure out. It can be read for you, through you, and to you. That is my gift, our gift here, to do that for you through your individual sacred geometry signature, and show you how to access that as well. Yeah. So if you've been doing the same thing, maybe you go out at the same time every week, you go to the same place every week, you live in the same area, the same house, or the same career, the same partnership. It's like all of a sudden it's time to change. So don't think that's irresponsible or crazy. It's very real. It is heavy conditioning that thinks sudden changes are impulsive or insane or crazy. They are not. That it doesn't mean whatever you can't tolerate anymore, whether it's your relationship or where you're living, just cut and run. Okay, this is a very strategic time. And a lot of those things can do a 180, but they must be faced head on in the standards that are coming through. So it's time to clean that up a little bit. Firstly, with yourself into your identity signature. So, yeah. So there's lots of things for me that I was tolerating. Places I go to each week for socializing, foods I'm eating, when I'm waking up, where I'm living. So it was feeling like this is serving me well. And now I'm noticing, hold on, what's weighing me down? What can I really tolerate anymore in my relationship? Certain things that I had a lot of patience for. It's like, oh, I can't tolerate that anymore. So that's my giving you a little bit of personal insight there, because we're all into this together. None of us are separate from this. So we all utilize these energies. So, and some of those things may be minor things, or some of them may be major things. And that's okay. Do not worry. You don't have to impulsively act, although it will be sudden movement. If you got your reading from your signature, great, use it. If you haven't, get it. Just comment signature or get in touch. Ideally on Instagram, where you can get my WhatsApp on Instagram. That's the best way. I do a set amount each reading I release, because they're all bespoke, created just for you. You get it on a private recording, and then we get on a call to dive deeper. It is phenomenal. So getting now, first come, first serve, if you would like that. Yeah, so you may have your things getting a little bit more tricky for sure. That involves yourself, people, careers, relationships, where you live, or just some kind of ingrained thought pattern or feeling that you just can't tolerate anymore, but you don't know how to shake. Your signature can shake it out for you, and you've got the energies supporting you. The new moon is giving you the awareness of that. So what's not serving you in that way, and also well, let me say this. Here's the thing that I've really come to understand, and maybe you've experienced this as well. There is usually a bit of time lag, if you like, between realizing something, getting awareness, to hold on, this thing's no longer working, I can't tolerate it, to actually taking action. So here's what I've noticed is, we get to collapse that right now. Okay, we don't need this long awareness for 8 months, 10 years, and then this is no longer tolerable. This thought pattern, this way of thinking, this person, this thing, this experience, this place I live, having kids, not having kids, not having this, having this, it's just no longer working. So now you're going to get to see, I can see the trouble this is causing me. But you may feel, I don't immediately have a solution. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I have the willpower to transcend whatever it is. So here, you don't need to know what the answer is. So yes, it is important to be patient, but not just patient and waiting around. The answers are in your signature. So get the answers so you know that first step is not just awareness. Awareness is good. Okay, but we want to go way beyond it right now. If you want to take advantage of these amazing energies that are here to support you. If you don't know how, and you don't feel like it's possible for you to maybe change or shift that bad habit or to sever a relationship or have a relationship do a 180, to change your career and be wealthy and successful in that, even if it's like your dream career, like how would I make money out of this? You can and you will if you use your signature. So or changing your living situation, all of these things, and these are big things. I do not make light of it. They are big things, so they take big embodied identity to hold it. But as you do, the world is your oyster, and what can open up is really huge. So what you will feel, or what I will communicate with you, that the sacred messages does not lie. It does tell you when someone, something, you are just not the truth of who you are. That doesn't feel good. Something needs to change, whether it's what you're thinking, feeling, consuming, living, breathing. Now, it is not a black and white. You will see when you get your signature, if you have your signature reading and insights on each situation that occurs, it is nuance. So the hype out there about, okay, well, you just get rid of the person, or you just rewire your thoughts, is offloading it. And that can often, things we do to remedy it, offloads it and actually you create experience of dissonance, distance from what's trying to create here. So make sure you know your signature messages, as no matter how you try to rearrange the puzzle or the pieces of what you tell yourself about it, sacredly, it just will not work until you understand geometrically how to make that work for you. And what will work for you won't work for another, because we have individual sacred geometry signatures and requirements and actions to bring the life you want to experience and is yours to experience, is pre-created, predestined, or potential for you. And that's going to bring about a lot of energy as you do that. But if we don't face it and use it, there will be a lot of clashes, problems, complications, stress. And it's okay if those things are there. They're all to be used. They're not problems, really. They're not like, oh no, I'm doing this wrong. They have information, data in it. And once you get that, you see that they are one of the many sources that have information, data for you to get these new opportunities that are here to come in and for them to become very, very real. So many things, people, circumstances, situationships may be calling imbalance, unrest in your life, and you might be aware of it, or you might be unaware of it. And that's the caveat. You get aware of things that you're not aware of. That is in the subconscious when you get your signature. And also, it's understanding if you got your reading, you got your signature, and you're elevating and you're getting that altitude sickness into your true elements right now. There is a price we pay to elevate into our true frequency. Anything worth having, you want to pay for, and you want to pay a good price for it. So that's not a bad thing either. So it's like a purge, for those of you that may have done ayahuasca or heard of it. Ayahuasca at least is temporary, in a temporary way. Or when you're going into a space of a high altitude, that's what's raising your frequency. So it can feel like a purge. And that's what requires to happen, a purge of who you're not, what we call the false elements, FALSE. You'll see what yours are and how we move them out with your signature. So it's going to bring, just like ayahuasca or being somewhere with a high altitude, as you're going, raising up into your true identity, it's going to service anything that is not your identity, that is not you, that doesn't feel in harmony, doesn't feel in balance with this kind of temporary elevated frequency. So just like ayahuasca or high altitudes, we may throw up, literally or figuratively, as you go through this activation, this process, this movement. And there can be a lot of emotions, crying, or all of the emotions. There's different ways we do that, depending on your identity. Yet if you take this moment to adjust now with what's happening with you, there is a more of a longer, prolonged version of that experience of altitude that involves every single facet of your life right now. Everything is slowly and surely slowing down to speed up, as we say here, being brought up to the speed as you raise your frequency. And this new moon, if nothing else, is going to show you exactly the next area of focus that you can continue activating your journey on. So, second thing I want to give you is a very exciting one, and another result of raising your frequency. And we're not just talking about raising your frequency, like upping your energy. It's very bespoke identity. So it's really a result of you going into your true elements of your identity. Your signature has to be bespoke, not just like raising energy, and that will go up, and as quick as it goes up, it goes down. So exciting new developments, and you might experience these unexpected moments. Do tell me about them. Put them in the comments, and anything you're feeling for this time in the comments, or share privately. But incredible things that can literally light you up from within and light things up on the outside. It could be an idea, it could be something you never thought of before about your future. A type of clarity that you've been playing around with in your mind, that's been going back and forth, maybe several months, and something that comes through that never felt quite like it. You feel connected to it, whether it's a place of living, a new line of business, whatever it might be. And right now, you can, if activated well, the stars indeed do align, and it's an opportunity to lock that in. So any seeds you have of ideas, feelings, desires, and some of the challenges you experienced, some of the unexpected kind of twists of fate that you found yourself in right now, or you're contending with, and maybe that's now, and you don't understand its purpose, or you don't get that purpose. All of a sudden, you're going to start to see what the purpose is in it, especially as you get your reading and your insight from your signature. So it can sometimes, like this energy is an all at once energy, which can feel overwhelming. It can feel exhilarating. Okay. So anyway, certainly going through it here. I've been going through this for like the last year or so too. All of a sudden, I was sitting out here in Dubai with my husband. Excuse me. And it was one of those mind-blowing moments. And it was like, download. And a jolt of creative energy, pivots of something I'm going to do, something it's asking me to step into. I will reveal more soon. We'll talk about that later on. But it is so awesome and so exciting. And it's such a fit. It's so ideal. It's so perfect the way the stars are aligning. And it's hitting all the different notes, covering all the different bases. And this is where I've had many sleepless nights, and I've had challenging, unexpected discoveries, that kind of dark night of the soul type feelings, for those of you that know that. So if there is information in that and data is driving you somewhere, it's not a waste of time, you're not off track, you're not being derailed, it's not a setback, it's a setup. So, or if you are feeling just cut off or abandoned from the sacred or life itself, not knowing why all of this is happening, I can tell you through my experiences, I know now in retrospect, and things are happening now, and I know again in retrospect, although I can already see some of it and read it because I'm getting very close to it. So as always, it makes sense. It all had to happen that way to make room for the new thing that is worth it. And you might have your own version of this experience right now. You might have your own exciting new development, or a feeling that one is coming online. Even if you don't know what it is, don't worry, it's in your signature. Or if you know what it is, even great. What is it? Type it in the chat, declare it, put it out there. What is your new thing? What is one thing that you're embracing right now? What is that exciting future? And if you haven't got that yet, just know it's not that it can come. It can literally be read from your signature. And when it's read, it comes sometimes all at once. And that was definitely the case for me. I waited for a very long time. And then all of a sudden, maybe like almost a year of enjoying uncertainty, movement. That's it. It's getting done. And it's let's do it. It's that kind of energy right now. So when you have an huge exciting download and you're feeling like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to make that move, I'm going to start that business, I'm going to have that baby, I'm going to change my lifestyle, I'm going to stop eating that thing. So minor or bigger, major, doesn't matter. I'm going to write that book, I'm going to start that movement, whatever it is. And often we initially get that idea and we interpret it with what I call our false elements, which questions it, analyzes it to death, analysis paralysis, and usually just kills it off, right? Or makes it move very slowly. But now this energy is not that way. It is responding to things with patience, but they are available to move quickly for you here. As long as we are in a more mature, grounded way with your signature, in your identity, and there is something that maybe you've gone through right now. It's pretty common at this stage that we've been going through something. I certainly have. And when you have that wake up, you're going to know it. And almost like you can experience a heightened state of consciousness, a genuine connection with something bigger, more divine than you. So now, often the ego structure in our false elements misinterprets getting this download of this thing, this move, this new career, this movement, as I am special, I'm meant to lead, I'm meant to elevate people, I'm meant to be the artist of the world. And it's like hard, right? But it is simple misinterpretation from the false element energy, and sometimes that ego. So it's not that it's good or bad, it's just a very natural part of the activation. So this is the same with the creative roles here. Sometimes you're going to know what it looks like, and sometimes you're not, and that's okay. So what's important right now, whatever you're experiencing, is to allow yourself to marinate on those ideas right now. Talk it out with someone or with your identity sacred geometry signature, ideally. Because unless you have someone that can be truthful and see through to the truth, which is hard, and be honest, encouraging, but true feedback, then I wouldn't share this with just anybody. It's important that this is on another level, to kind of be mindful about who you share those feelings, dreams with, because some people aren't in their true identity and they don't know how to hold that dream. So but you can always get it between you and you, your identity sacred geometry signature. You can get it here through this portal as well, through this place here. You just comment signature if you haven't had it yet. Okay, but anyway, if you have people in your life to bounce it off, this can be good. But the best place is your signature to give you the absolute clarity and the truth. But okay to bounce it off others, to see different angles and see what you're going to build. And then it comes together in the best way. So that is important as well. You may have found that throughout your life you've kind of find yourself playing out things with different people or different situations over and over again. Notice that, because those are false elements, root elements that can really shift right now, and it's trying to wake you up to it. Because when you kind of look at these things that repeat, these repeating patterns are not abnormal. I know we always try to stop things from repeating, but if we understand it, we understand the sacred geometry is repeating in nature. Okay, we have more. Everything we do, we repeat: eat, sleep, dress. Allow yourself to see something in that pattern that you haven't seen before. You can see the inner dynamics way more precisely to a high level consciousness, and then you can break the cycle you may feel like you're in and see right through it to why it's here, why it's happening for you, not to you. And you will find yourself almost seeing that illusion that you regressed into falling down and falling away. So it's okay if history repeats itself, same feelings, same dynamics, but it is not the same. Because don't forget, right now, you've actually changed. Wherever you are, you've changed from last year. You've actually played this game before. You already know where this leads, and you now have a choice how you engage with it. And your signature, your sacred geometry signature, tells you exactly how to engage with it. It doesn't have to be difficult, right? Every moment is anew and fresh, and you can meet it with way more presence, way more wisdom, way more consciousness than you ever have before. So the big variable here is the equation is you and your individual sacred geometry signature and the sacred geometry at large and how you're interacting with that. There does come a point where you have the opportunity to finally move on from the past, if you like, past versions of yourself, past reactionary patterns, past consequential dynamics that have happened. There comes a point here where you don't have to do that anymore, or it just doesn't happen anymore as you activate your true identity. And this is the energy that is one of those points. Because a lot of times you don't know when you've reached that point. You know, when you say, when I get to that point, it's like I'm at breaking point. It isn't because it just stops happening. It's because it's something you couldn't tolerate. And then you get to change it. So naturally you adjust yourself through your identity, and it comes to you in a very good way. Okay. So it certainly happened to me with some initiatives and projects that Liberate Me are working on right now. There's a lot of very intense interpersonal stuff that we constantly have to work out. And anybody that runs a business or anything like that will know what I'm talking about. You've got to understand there's a lot of interpersonal challenges. So the ability to keep communication flowing from your true identity signature, honoring yourself, honoring everybody, it's a whole dance. And yeah, it's not easy, but when you're in your identity, it gets easier and you get it all. You just get it. You're like, I see what's happening here. So a lot of challenges repeating over and over, and then the message comes through. That's the kind of energy we've got now. It is big pivot, big adjustment time. Okay. So I want to finish on one more, maybe two more, let's see. A grounded energy that is here for you to really utilize in a big way, to understand sometimes it's not you and it is you, actually all the time. Anything that is not you always has something in it for you that you're experiencing right now. So sometimes it is other people, other situations you have to call out, but there's always something you can call out in yourself 9 times out of 10 too. And that's when you discover something about your identity is trying to communicate with you. So this is a very simple energy, great new opportunities, not easy, but simple. It's about, if you're ever feeling like I want to find happiness, and it's like, wow, how difficult can it be? We were trying to find happiness. How difficult can it be to be happy, given the present circumstances you're in? So again, don't take your reality as reality right now. I put an Instagram story up about this actually today. Take a look if you want a little deeper read into that. So how do we get to be happy? Okay, so if you're feeling distracted or in perpetual state of unrest, it's just giving you information and data. And it can feel like it's so hard to be happy with the world we live in, everything that's going on, politically, anything else. There's so much that is provoking us so much more to act in ways that is not in our best interest, or others act on impulse, to dazzle our senses, to indulge. And right now, a lot of us live in a world where we're working differently, maybe harder and longer than is natural, or feel like we don't have enough money to survive. And so there are many things that make it very difficult to be happy. But the question is it possible? And what is true is it is possible. You can be the eye in the storm, and something that should not happen is happiness in something that doesn't feel happy and miserable can happen, like a rose rising up from it, a glorious expression of your identity, your power, your access, if you like, your majestic qualities. And that is a gorgeous and beautiful thing. And you might be in a spot right now in your life where you might feel trapped, you might feel stuck, and you don't see a way out. There is a way out. You're just one step, one decision away, because that doesn't mean there's no way out. That's the beautiful thing about elevating yourself into your true identity, your signature. You start to access ideas and parts of your consciousness that have been dormant, that you've been so unaware of. And this is where it gets to work wonders in your life. So that is the most important thing. I'm going to leave you with that message because I could go on forever. And I can see my husband is waiting for me and wanting to have dinner. So I am going to end the reading here. And you can get your personalized reading. Just comment signature. If you're inside of Liberate Me, then you can personalize this to your signature. So just remember, there's always a next step. There's always the things you don't see right now, and you get to see them with your signature. But if you give up, then you're never going to see them. So don't give up. Do not give up, my friends. I'm not going to give up. And together we can find a way to hack the system through your signature, play the game in a whole new way, and get happiness. Even in this crazy world that we live in, it is possible. So really stay with this energy and use it for big things. And I will see you next time. Thank you for listening. Sending you so much love. We are all in this together. Thank you for being here so much. Bye-bye for now.